Hey, it's Todd, and I'm back with another update video, and this is another monster video for you because in this video, I'm going to cover for you all of the transaction maximization offers. We're going to go offer by offer, and I'm going to break down for you the scripts line by line. I'm going to share with you the nuances for each of the offers, some of the key elements in these scripts that you need to be aware of, as well as just the overall structure of the transaction maximization offers. And so we're going to get started with the reverse add-on. Then, of course, we're going to go to the soft offer add-on, the mid-tier add-on, and I'm even going to break down the script for you for the thank you page gift offer. And so let's get started. We're going to look at, first, to kick things off, the reversed add-on offer. Now, obviously, by this point, you know that the reverse add-on is the very first transaction maximization sequence offer. So this is the first offer that customers are presented with once they complete your order form. So I start out by saying, hey, it's Todd Brown, and then I immediately go into acknowledging that they successfully completed the prior step. So I acknowledge the prior step in this ordering process by saying, and congratulations on a very wise decision to grab your copy of the metabolic stimulation system. And so what I'm doing here is I'm acknowledging the prior step, and I am reselling them, if you will, or beginning to resell them on why they made such a great decision, on why this was a good decision. Now, obviously, this reselling is going to really continue through the customer thank you sequence, the customer follow-up sequence. But I want to, in this very first sentence, acknowledge the prior step and begin to resell them. In the second sentence, I say, in about 10 minutes, you'll get an email giving you access to everything, to the entire MSS program and all of your bonuses. The important part of this sentence is right here, where I say, in about 10 minutes, you'll get an email. And we do this intentionally because I don't want customers to feel like they can immediately run off, check their email, and get access to everything, right? That immediate gratification. They paid for it and they want it right away. And so what we convey to them is that you'll be getting an email with the access. You'll be getting the opportunity to access your purchase in 10 minutes. So implying to them that there's no reason to rush off, that you can take a few minutes to take a peek at this video, right? And so we say that up front always in our first add-on offer. And then, so again, in about 10 minutes, you'll get an email giving you access to everything, the entire MSS program, and all of your bonuses. So you'll have everything you need to know to get pro-level lean and into winning contest shape in the next 77 days. Again, just this reselling them on why they made a great decision, reselling them on the main benefit to their investment in this program. The next paragraph says, now, before you complete your order, I have something special for you that you may be interested in. There are two things that I want you to be aware of with this particular sentence. The first one is before you complete your order. So as I shared with you in the six-figure funnel formula training, when it comes to the add-on offers, when it comes to the transaction maximization sequence, you need to convey to prospects that their order is not done, that there are still steps that they need to take to fully complete the order. And so we want to keep them in this open frame throughout the transaction maximization sequence, that they've yet to complete their order, that there are still steps that they need to take to complete them, to complete bringing them through the entire sequence. Then I say, I have something special for you that you may be interested in. And so it's you may be interested in. And you've heard me talk before about softening up some of your copy, which makes it more receptive to prospects. When you say things like, I have something special for you that you're going to want, or that you're going to eat up, that you're going to want to grab immediately, it smells of hype. And so when you soften it a little bit by saying, I have something special for you that you may be interested in, that you may want to consider, that you may want to take a close look at, it bypasses that hype alert, that hype filter, and it makes it more receptive to prospects, more palatable, because it doesn't ring of hype and it doesn't ring of advertising or salesmanship, right? This is me saying that there's something special for you that you might want to consider, that you might want to look at, meaning it implies that they have control, that I'm giving them a choice, that I'm not trying to say that this is the absolute best, you need this immediately, which again, prospects filter will immediately go up with that. And then what I do is, now you can see I say, I have something special for you that you may be interested in. And before I tell them what it is, I give them a benefit of what I tell them the benefit. I tell them kind of the main promise, if you will, of what this thing is. So there's now this open loop in their mind, right? So I say, I have something special for you. I don't tell them what it is, so now they want to know what that thing is. Before I fulfill that, I tell them the main benefit of it. And I say, it takes everything you're going to learn with the metabolic stimulation system about meal preparation, food shopping, and supplementation, and it simplifies and streamlines the implementation for you. And this is the main takeaway. Now, in one of the earlier update videos, you heard me talk about the add-on offers. That the best add-on offers, the best upsell offers, if you will, are, either meet one of two criteria. They either, I should really say, one of three criteria. They either, one, allow the new customer to do or use or get results faster, so it addresses the speed factor. The second criteria is it makes things easier. This is often where you see some type of software application made as an upsell or add-on offer along with an info product. So for example, if there was an information product on, choosing keywords for search engine optimization, making an add-on offer for a piece of software that does it for you, that's ease, right? And oftentimes that can be ease and speed. The third criteria is when you offer something that is the next thing they'll need in the process. So I've given the example before of if our main product, our main front-end offer, our main customer captivation offer was, let's say, a product on how to set up your first website using WordPress, the first add-on offer could be how to get traffic, right? It's what they need next. And then the next add-on offer could be how to convert that traffic. Again, what they need next in the process. In this instance, the add-on offer is about ease. And you can see that right here. It simplifies and streamlines the implementation for you. Then I tell them what it is. It's called the Complete Metabolic Stimulation Nutritional Toolkit. And then I give a benefit again. It makes following the metabolic stimulation system nutritional program a complete breeze, right? So oftentimes you've heard me say before that in your copy, you need to use repetition. The key is that you're not saying the same exact thing over and over and over. And so we're conveying the benefits, we're conveying the benefit, we're conveying the promise, but we're saying it's slightly different, right? And we're doing that over and over throughout the script, and you'll see that. Now I immediately begin to make a case for why this is valuable, for why having a complete nutritional toolkit is valuable. I say, look, it's no secret that following any kind of pre-contest diet program comes with a whole host of food options, meal decisions, and lots of food shopping excursions. For many fitness competitors, this part of contest preparation can be stressful and overwhelming, not to mention poor food choices, incorrect food preparation techniques, or inadequate or improper supplementation can often be the cause of why many fitness competitors end up weak, sluggish, and depleted come contest day. So this is an important paragraph in this offer, in this script, because what it does is creates a little bit of additional fear in the mind of the customer, right? We're bringing up the fact that, look, if you make the wrong food choices or poor food choices, if you prepare that food incorrectly, right? Or if you don't use the right supplements or the right quantities, the right amounts, the right types, that it can actually have a massive negative impact on you and your physique. It can leave you feeling weak. It can leave you feeling sluggish, tired, and depleted. And not just that, but what I said here was come contest day. So that's implying a couple things. One, it's explicitly conveying that if you choose the wrong foods, prepare them incorrectly, or use the wrong supplementation approach, that you can end up feeling weak, sluggish, and depleted. But then it implies that that can wreak havoc on your contest success, because it can leave you feeling weak and sluggish and depleted come contest day. So there's an implication that if you don't do things the right way, if you take even what you know from the metabolic stimulation system and you don't apply it, if you don't implement it correctly, that you can end up not looking well, not feeling well, and not performing well come contest day. Then I immediately convey that the nutritional toolkit prevents that, right? So the complete metabolic stimulation nutritional toolkit prevents this experience from happening to you. Now, I want you to notice a couple things here. I didn't say the complete metabolic stimulation nutritional toolkit prevents this from happening. I said it prevents this from happening to you. Words like you and your and yours are some of the most powerful words that you can use in your copy. Rather than talk generally or in vague terminology about competitors, other fitness competitors, other people, other prospects, other customers, you want to always bring it home to your audience, right? And so you want to talk about them. And so you use words like you, your, yours, right? Rather than talking about this general audience. So it will prevent this experience from happening to you. A bold promise, right? Fear, bold promise. Then I start off the next sentence with the word because. And you've heard me talk about this before, that using the word because serves as a proof point. The word because is one of the words that legendary advertising copywriter Gary Benzavenga, one of the greatest living copywriters today, says is one of the most important words that you can use in your copy, because it serves as a proof point. Because what follows after that word because serves as proof for the prior statement. This is also something that Robert Cialdini in his book Influence talks about, that when you make a request even and you use the word because, whatever follows after that makes your request more acceptable to your prospects. And so in this paragraph, this first sentence, the complete metabolic stimulation toolkit, nutritional toolkit prevents this experience from happening to you. Now, when I start the next sentence off with because, what comes next serves as a proof point for what I just said, right? And I say, so the complete metabolic stimulation nutritional toolkit, wow, this is kind of a long name, huh? Prevents this experience from happening to you because it gives you everything you need to ensure you buy the right foods, prepare them the right way so they not only contain all the macronutrients you need, but also taste fantastic, and walks you through the exact supplementation plan your body needs as you progress through your contest preparation and get prepared to win your upcoming contest. Couple things going on here. One of the things that I want you to notice is, again, look at how many of the you or yours I included in here. So you, exact supplementation your body needs, you progress through your contest preparation and get prepared to win your up and coming contest. Look at that one paragraph and how focused that is on the prospect. Right? And I didn't arbitrarily put those words in there, right? It flows, but look at how it's focused on the prospect. Again, The Complete Metabolic Stimulation Nutritional Toolkit prevents this experience from happening to you because it gives you everything you need to ensure that you buy the right foods, prepare them the right way so that they not only contain all the macronutrients you need, but also taste fantastic, and walks you through the exact supplementation plan your body needs as you progress through your contest preparation and get prepared to win your upcoming contest. The other thing that I want you to notice here is that it is get prepared to win your upcoming contest, right? So it's this, implying, again, this reselling that the metabolic stimulation system is going to get them prepared to win their upcoming contest. Then over here, I tell them what they get, right? So now we introduce them to the Complete Metabolic Stimulation Toolkit. Now I'm going to tell them what they get. I say, so with the Complete Metabolic Stimulation Nutritional Toolkit, you get the 11-week shopping list collection, the 11-week recipe guide, and the complete MSS competition prep supplement guide. Then what I do is I break down each. So you'll see in the next 3 paragraphs, each paragraph is dedicated to each element of the toolkit. So I say, with the MSS shopping list collection, you'll know exactly which foods to buy and in what quantities for each week of your contest prep. This way, your trips to the food store are brief and easy because you know exactly in detail what you need to get. Now look at that. I didn't talk about the feature or features of the collection. I didn't talk about, is it 12 pages? Is it 2 pages? How is it laid out? A concern and an issue with fitness competitors that are preparing for a contest. It's really an issue with all bodybuilding related, fitness competitive related contest preparation plans, because most are, bland diets, plain diets. It's excruciating. It's a brutal experience to go through. And so this is, I wanted to cover that you'll be able to enjoy great tasting meals. Right? So I say over here, unlike the brutal, bland diet, most fitness competitors get stuck trying to follow. And let me say here, right? So brutal, bland diet, most fitness competitors get stuck using, right? So I address what's already on their mind, a concern, something that they don't want to experience. And then I say over here, in this little word, this was put in strategically, trying to follow, right? I didn't say, unlike the brutal, bland diet, most fitness competitors get stuck using. I said I did this purposely because this implies that some don't succeed at using it. Some don't succeed at following it because it's so brutal, because it's so bland, right? And I convey that there's this additional effort that you need to make, that they would need to make when following a bland diet, right? And that additional effort is to try to follow it, right? I say, so unlike the brutal, bland diet most fitness competitors get stuck trying to follow, armed with your MSS recipe guide, you'll have dozens and dozens of great tasting meals to choose from that all follow the principles of the metabolic stimulation system perfectly. So, benefit, you get in fantastic contest condition while eating a variety of delicious meals, right? So, over here, a benefit, you'll have dozens and dozens of great tasting meals to choose from, right? And then a deeper benefit. So you get in fantastic contest condition while eating a variety of delicious meals, benefit. Then I go on to the third component. And with the MSS Contest Prep Supplement Guide, you'll know exactly what specific supplements will help your body burn even more fat while building more muscle, giving you even more tone and definition. Look at that, just the piling on of benefits. You'll burn more fat, you'll build even more muscle, and you'll get even more tone and more definition, right? You'll know what specific supplements to use, in what quantities, at what times, and even more important, how to adjust your supplementation as your body gets leaner and leaner every week leading up to the contest. Look at the benefits going on, right? This is also a presupposition, right? As your body gets leaner and leaner every week leading up to the contest. This implies that your body's going to get leaner, right? And it's going to get leaner and leaner every week. So, right, we're able to use this presupposition in here while we drive home the benefit. And so let me just read this paragraph to you one more time as I'll read it when I'm recording it, right? Because I want you to hear just the piling on of benefits. Actually, let me go back just because I think that this will be valuable for you and start from right here. So with the MSS shopping list collection, you'll know exactly which foods to buy and in what quantities for each week of your contest prep. This way, your trips to the food store are brief and easy because you know exactly in detail what you need to get. With the MSS Recipe Guide, you'll be able to enjoy great tasting meals while the metabolic stimulation system continues to strip fat off your body every day. And unlike the brutal, bland diet most fitness competitors get stuck trying to follow, armed with your MSS Recipe Guide, you'll have dozens and dozens of great tasting meals to choose from that all follow the principles of the metabolic stimulation system perfectly. So you get in fantastic contest condition while eating a variety of delicious meals. And with the MSS Contest Prep Supplement Guide, you'll know exactly what specific supplements will help your body burn even more fat while building more muscle, giving you even more tone and definition. You'll know what specific supplements to use, in what quantities, at what times, and even more important, how to adjust your supplementation as your body gets leaner and leaner every week leading up to contest day. Pretty cool, right? The next paragraph says, the Complete Metabolic Stimulation Nutritional Toolkit is specifically designed for the serious fitness competitors. And so I say this because, right, this is the group that they want to be in. Right? This is the group that they already consider themselves part of since they just purchased the metabolic stimulation system. I say it's currently not available for sale or purchase anywhere else and is only made available. This should be, it's only made available to the competitors using the metabolic stimulation system. So what this is doing, what this is beginning to set up is scarcity, is really urgency, right? It's scarcity and urgency. That it's scarce, it's not available for sale or purchase anywhere else, right? So setting them up for why they need to buy it and claim it and add it to their order now. And it's only made available to the competitors using the metabolic stimulation system, right? So today, I want to make it available to you, right? And so this is positioning this as I'm doing something good for them. I'm doing something nice for them, right? I'm giving them an opportunity to get it, to get the thing that other serious fitness competitors are using. Eventually, if I do decide to make the Complete Metabolic Stimulation Nutritional Toolkit available for general purpose purchase, it will sell for $49. What I'm doing here is a couple things. One, I never said when I make it available for general purpose. I said if I decide, right? Meaning that there's a possibility it'll never be available anywhere else. And this might be their only shot to get it. And then I say it will sell for $49. And so what I'm doing is I'm just establishing a value in their mind. I'm giving them a concrete number to consider. And you'll see in a second that I don't immediately tell them that they're not going to pay that because I give them an opportunity to consider in their mind, would I add this? Should I spend $49 on this? Is it worth it? Right? I give them the opportunity to process that. And then I say, today, I want to make it available to you at a steep discount to make your contest preparation with the metabolic stimulation system super easy. So, another benefit. right over here. I say, so instead of the $49 retail value, I bring that in again, right? Again, giving them context. So instead of the $49 retail value, right now, you can add the complete metabolic stimulation nutritional toolkit to your order for just one payment of $19. That's it, just one payment of $19. You can add it to your order right now by clicking the green button below. So simple call to action. You'll get immediate access to the complete metabolic stimulation nutritional toolkit, including the MSS shopping list collection, the MSS recipe guide, and the MSS contest prep supplement guide, and you'll save over 75% off the retail value. So to grab your copy of the complete metabolic stimulation nutritional toolkit, go ahead, click the green button below, right? And that is the entire script for the reverse add-on offer. You could see that because it's an add-on offer, because it's part of the transaction maximization sequence, we don't have to go through all of the selling steps that we would go through with a customer captivation offer, right? Because again, understand the context. This is an add-on offer. This is a quote-unquote upsell, if you will, right? And so it's a different psyche that this individual has. Now it's more of an impulse buy than it is anything. And so we want to eliminate as much of that, decision-making type of thinking in their mind. And so that is the reverse add-on. Now let's go on to the soft offer add-on. All right, so here is the soft offer script. And so it starts off by saying, hey, it's Todd Brown again, and I've got another special program I think you're going to love and find extremely valuable on your quest to winning your upcoming fitness competition. So I acknowledge the fact that I'm back again and that I've got another special program. You could see again, softened it up. I think you're going to love and find extremely valuable, and reselling them on the whole main reason why they even entered this sequence, right? Winning your upcoming fitness competition. I immediately cover the fact that I'm not asking them to spend any money. And so I say, this one, I want to give you access to, if you're interested, without you spending another dime today. So see how, if you're interested, softens it up? It makes it look like I am an advisor. It positions me an advisor. It's like, look, I've got something for you. If you're interested, if you think this will be of value to you, rather than saying, I've got something for you that you're going to love, that you're going to want, that you're going to find valuable, which rings of salesmanship and hype, I soften it, if you're interested, right? And so because I'm saying I'm going to give this to you today without you spending another dime, and I say without you spending another dime today, right? This one I want to give you access to if you're interested, without you spending another dime today. I didn't say without you spending another dime. I said without you spending another dime today. Remember, the soft offer add-on, they get access to without being charged today, and they get access to it for 3 days before they are billed. So then immediately I go into what it is, and the name of it conveys the benefit. And so I said, it's called the Perfect Competition Day Package. What to do the last 72 hours before your competition to ensure your body peaks for the stage, right? So it tells them exactly what it is, and the benefit is built into the name. Then I immediately go into, why is this critical? Like, why is this even important? So say, I'm sure you've heard the dreaded stories of fitness competitors following a rigorous contest preparation plan, including a brutal diet, an additional cardio regimen, hours of weight training, tanning, posing, supplementation, hydration, and rest, only to show up come contest day looking flat, soft, holding extra water, and suffering with poor placement in the contest and disappointed with the results. Well, for many, this is due to mistakes made with their diet, training, water, and supplementation in the crucial last 72 hours prior to the contest. The wrong plan in those last couple of days can have a massive negative impact on how your physique appears on the stage, regardless of how well you've done everything else in the weeks leading up to the contest. So what I'm doing here is I am establishing a need for a plan going into the last 72 hours. I'm showing them, number one, there is this implement this implication, this kind of stated as a fact that the last 72 hours can have a massive impact on your physique, right? Regardless of how well you do at everything else, regardless of all the effort, energy, and commitment you put into the prior months of preparation. If you screw things up in the last 72 hours, you could blow the whole deal, right? And all this is absolutely true, is completely 100% true. And so, so we're establishing that. And what I'm implying here is that, like, look, are you willing to gamble months of effort, a rigorous exercise program, right? Like a brutal, diet, additional cardio, hours of weight training, tanning, posing, taking supplements, drinking all of your water, getting a certain amount of rest. Are you willing to gamble all of that for 11 weeks only to blow it in the last couple of days? And so, right, I set all that up, right? And for many, it's due to mistakes that they made. I don't address the mistakes, right? So they'll never know from me in this what those mistakes are. That would be covered in the actual program, but it's mistakes with these things that is the cause of this. And right, the wrong plan can totally wreak havoc on your whole experience, regardless of how great they do. Right, so even if they're completely confident that they can follow the MSS plan, that they can stick to it, that they can be fully committed, that they can be focused, if in the last 72 hours they don't do the right thing, they won't peak. And so I say, with your copy of the Perfect Competition Day package, you'll know exactly what to do to make sure that doesn't happen to you. In fact, you'll know exactly what to do in those last 72 hours prior to your contest to guarantee your physique perfectly peaks for the show. Right? So stating the big, bold promise, and that promise being the thing that they want to ensure most. Then I say, and I address right here the things that they worry about. You won't have to worry about holding water, appearing flat or soft, looking thin or lacking the needed muscularity on stage, and you won't have to fear putting in all those weeks preparing for the contest only to screw things up the last couple of days, right? The big fear factor here. With the Perfect Competition Day package, you'll have specific instructions for how to adjust your nutritional plan, your water and salt intake, your supplementation, your weight training, your cardio, and your sleep for those last 3 days. Then I make it seem easy. Simply follow the plan as it's laid out, and your physique will get tighter and tighter leading up to the morning of your contest. Your muscles will be full, your skin will be thin, and your overall physique will peak perfectly for you the moment you step on stage. So see how this is written? First of all, this is an example of what next, like what you would need next. It's not more of the same like the typical upsell offer. This is what you would need next, right? What you would need next is, so you've got a plan with the metabolic stimulation system to get in great shape leading up to the contest. Then you got something to make that whole process easier with the toolkit. Now it's, what do you need to make sure that you take that prep and you peak come your contest, come your contest day. Right? And then simply follow the plan as it's laid out, and your physique will get tighter and tighter leading up to the morning of your contest. All benefits, right? Simply follow the plan as it's laid out, conveying or implying that it's easy, that it's all laid out. Just follow it, right? And what happens? Well, your physique will get tighter and tighter leading up to the morning of the contest. Something that they can picture in their mind, right? Your muscles will be full, what they want, your skin will be thin, and your overall physique will peak perfectly for you the moment you step on stage. Then I tell them what it comes with. Your package comes with a comprehensive training video, an audio version of the video, along with a simple 72-hour checklist you simply follow along with, conveying that it is simple. This way, another benefit is coming here. This way, you don't have to think about, worry about, or be anxious over anything in those last crucial 72 hours, right? Another benefit. And it's a different benefit than you don't have to worry about holding water. You don't have to worry about looking thin. This is, you don't have to worry about what you're going to do those last crucial 72 hours. And again, crucial 72 hours, conveying that it's crucial. With the Perfect Competition Day package, everything is laid out for you. Said again, simple. And you get everything you need to ensure your physique is in the peak condition on the day of your contest. Now, let me show you something here. What I restated here was not you get everything. I didn't say you get everything you need to have a solid diet and supplementation plan in the last 72 hours. No, because that's really a feature. This is a benefit, right? You get everything you need to ensure your physique is in peak condition on the day of your contest. And then I say, if that's something you're interested in, then here's what I'm going to do for you, right? Going back to, if that's something you're interested in, and then here's what I'm going to do for you. I want to give you access right now to the entire Perfect Competition Day package, and it won't cost you anything today. You can then review the entire program for the next 3 days, go through the entire video, listen to the audio, and even review the checklist. If you don't feel this package is exactly what you need to ensure you peak for your contest, simply shoot me an email within the next 3 days and you won't be charged anything. No questions asked. If, on the other hand, you do see the enormous value in having this package by your side for those last 72 hours prior to your contest, do nothing, and you'll be billed just one payment of $67. That's it, nothing more. All right, so a couple things going on here. Totally eliminating the risk, right? And look at how this was said. If, on the other hand, you do see, this implies that this package is enormously valuable. If you do see the enormous value in having this package by your side, this implies, right, that there is enormous value. I'm simply saying, if, on the other hand, you do see the enormous value. So see how that's a subtle, it's kind of a, from NLP, but see how that little statement, the way it's worded, I didn't say if, on the other hand, you do feel it's valuable. I said if you do see the enormous value in having this package by your side for those last 72 hours, do nothing, and you'll be billed just one payment of $67. That's it, nothing more. Now I address why I'm willing to make this kind of pay nothing offer. I say I'm willing to make you this. I'm willing to make you this kind of pay nothing offer today for two main reasons. One, I understand. So I'm giving a reason why, right? You've heard me talk about that before. A reason why for this special offer. Reason number one, I understand you've yet to get access to anything from me, and your trust level with me probably isn't that high yet. I get it. That's why I want to give you access to the entire package. Let it prove its value to you before you invest any money. This way you can see firsthand how and why it works to ensure you peak for your contest. And look at this statement here. This is a presupposition, right? This way you can see firsthand how and why it works to ensure you peak for your contest. This presupposes that it works to ensure that they peak for their contest. All it's saying here is this way you can see firsthand how and why it works. But this presupposes that it works to ensure you peak for your contest. Reason number two is me reselling them on the need for something like this. Reason number two, there's nothing worse, there's nothing worse than following a rigorous 2 to 3 month contest prep plan, being committed, being disciplined, being focused, only to make one or two little mistakes the last 72 hours and have it cost you what could have been a win at your contest, right? So restating what I said earlier, but now saying it differently, right? Following a rigorous 2 to 3 month contest prep plan, being committed, being disciplined, being focused. These are now traits that they see themselves as having, only to make one or two little mistakes the last 72 hours and have it cost you what could have been a win. And I introduced something else here, one or two little mistakes, conveying that it only takes one mistake. It only takes two mistakes. It only takes one little mistake in that last 72 hours, and you've blown the whole thing, regardless of how committed, how focused, how dedicated you have been for months to this. It only takes one or two to blow it. I say, right, there's nothing worse than following a rigorous 2 to 3 month contest prep plan, being committed, being disciplined, being focused, only to make one or two little mistakes the last 72 hours and have it cost you what could have been a win at your contest. Now, since you just invested in the metabolic stimulation system, and since you're watching this video, I know you're serious about showing up at your contest peaked and in the best condition possible. And because of that, I want to give you the opportunity to grab this package so you have everything you need to make sure that happens. So, to get access to the entire Perfect Competition Day package, including the video, audio, and checklist, and then this should be really a space in here. For the next 3 days without paying anything today, simply go ahead and click the Add to My Order button below. You'll get instant access to the entire package and will have the chance to review the entire thing and decide for yourself if it's right. That should be for you over the next 3 days. If not, you won't be charged anything. If you love it, you'll be billed just one payment of $67. That's all. So go ahead and click the Add to My Order button below to get access to the entire Perfect Competition Day package. That should just be one gig right there. And that is our soft offer add-on script. Okay, now let's talk about the mid-tier offer script. You can see that this doesn't start out with an introduction like a, hey, it's Todd Brown again, just because I don't want to be repetitive. And so I start out by saying, okay, before we wrap up your order today, I want to ask you one quick question. The difference with this, there's a couple things going on here. Number one, I'm conveying that we're about to wrap up your order. So if they were getting antsy because now this is another video that they've got to watch, I want to convey that we're about to wrap up your order, so just hang tight. And I change up the introduction with a little pattern interrupt by saying, I want to ask you one quick question. And then to build the curiosity a little bit more, I say, this may seem like a weird question, but you'll understand why I'm asking you in just a second. So this kind of conveys we're about to wrap up, but before we do, I just want to ask you a question. Well, what is that question? Well, it might seem like a weird question, but you'll understand why I'm asking you in just a second. How would you like to get paid for all the effort you're going to put into your contest preparation and for achieving the goal of getting into great contest shape? Now, if you've watched the earlier update videos and the first update video, I think it was, where I covered what the mid-tier offer is, right? I covered what each of the transaction maximization offers are. You know that this is a little bit different from the other offers in that the mid-tier offer is an offer for a package that shows them how to get modeling gigs, how to get fitness modeling gigs and get paid for being a fitness competitor as a fitness model. And so this is a little bit different from the other offers. Now, the thing with this offer is, right, if you look, I didn't say, how would you like to get paid as a fitness model? I didn't say, how would you like to get paid to do fitness modeling gigs, right? What I wanted to convey in that first question was basically, would you like to get paid for doing what it is that you're already going to do, right? For doing nothing more than what you're planning on doing anyway, which is getting ready for your contest and competing successfully. That's why I said, how would you like to get paid, right? Paid for all the effort you're going to put into your contest preparation and for achieving the goal of getting into great shape. There's also this implication in here that they're going to get into great shape, right? Again, that subtle reselling of the metabolic stimulation system. Then I elaborate on this to make sure they get what it is that I'm trying to say. I say, I'm not talking about doing anything more than what you're already going to be doing to get into fantastic shape for your contest. How would you simply like to get paid for getting into great shape, right? And so this is a way of framing the idea of getting paid as a fitness model or for some fitness model, right? It's framing it as, instead of framing it as how would you like to get paid as a fitness model, framing it as getting paid just for getting into great shape, getting paid to go through your contest prep, getting paid to compete, getting paid to do the things that you were going to do anyway, right? Framing it differently. And so then I say, if the idea of making money as a fitness competitor is something that intrigues you even just a little, then this little video will be extremely exciting for you, not to mention very profitable. And so I say over here, again, see the framing? If the idea of making money as a fitness competitor, right? It's even though it's not exactly, you're not getting paid to step on stage and compete, but you are getting paid, you are making money because you are a fitness competitor. And then I say, if that's something that intrigues you even just a little, right? Because I want to make sure that even if they're slightly a little intrigued by this idea, then they want to watch the rest of this video. I say, then immediately I don't, so I've yet to tell them what this is all about, right? I say, fact is, right now, fitness competitors are in high demand. In fact, there are more easy opportunities for you to get paid for your contest preparation efforts than the average regional level fitness competitors are even aware of or know anything about. So, there's a couple things. Number one, right off the bat, I'm covering an objection before it even comes up that there is a need for this, right? I don't want them thinking that there's so many fitness competitors. Why would they be able to get paid? There are so many fitness competitors. Why would they be chosen? So I'm addressing it right up front that their fitness competitors are in high demand and there are more opportunities and easy opportunities for you to get paid for your contest preparation efforts than the average competitors are aware of or know anything about. This conveys the idea that this is exclusive, right? That they'll know things that the other competitors won't. That these opportunities are out there and the other schmoes just don't know anything about it. And then I continue by saying, I'm talking about high demand for local fitness competitors who have an interest in participating in classy professional photo shoots for magazines, fitness apparel companies, swimsuit companies, supplement companies, exercise equipment companies, and more. So a couple things. You'll notice that I introduced the word local, and that's to address the potential objection of traveling, right? That will I have to travel? Will I have to go somewhere? I also use the words, you could see, participating in classy professional photo shoots, right? Because there's a fear, rightly so, of going with, bogus guys or photographers and gigs that are just interested in sexual related stuff, right? And so this is classy professional photo shoots. And so I address the potential objection right up front that they might have and convey a little bit more about who this is with. And then I say many of these little modeling gigs pay anywhere from $300 to $700 per day, with some of them paying as high as $1,500 to even $2,000 for a couple of days of modeling, right? And so this is one of the ways that you can state, like, if there's something that, if you're talking about numbers, if you're talking about a payoff, and the average payoff is low, but every now and then there's a high payoff, this is a great way to state it, right? Because, if this is rare and this is common, then you can start off with this and then just say that, look, some even pay as high as this, or some give you as many as this, right? Like, this is just a way of stating the norm with the low end and the rare possible extreme. And whatnot. So many of these little modeling gigs, and see how I said little, like not conveying that this is huge or anything like this, pay anywhere from $300 to $700 per day, with some of them paying as high as $1,500 to $2,000 for a couple of days of modeling. Then I immediately go into this future pace, right? Bringing them into the picture. I want them now to experience this for themselves. I say, imagine that. You complete your contest preparation with the metabolic stimulation system, get in great shape, and have an awesome showing at your upcoming contest. Then you simply show up for a few hours over a couple of days, have some gorgeous photos taken, and walk away with an extra $500, $700, even $1,000 or more. Not to mention, you have a great conversation piece to talk to your friends and family about when you're featured in one or more professional advertisements, right? So it's putting them in the picture. It's bringing the customer, the audience member into the picture. This is kind of like what is sometimes referred to as the user experience. Like, look, so here's me kind of talking about it, and here's what you would experience, right? This is saying, in one way, you do nothing different from what you're going to do. You complete your contest prep like you're going to anyway, using the metabolic stimulation system. And of course, this is a little bit of selling them, reselling them, right? And because you do that, you get in great shape and have an awesome showing at your upcoming contest. Then, hey, you simply show up for a few hours over a couple days, have some gorgeous photos taken, right? So ease. You simply show up for a few hours, making it seem simple, easy. You have some gorgeous photos taken, which is a cool benefit in and of itself, right? And you walk away with an extra $500, $700, even $1,000 or more. Then this is the one statement over here. This is the one statement that kind of, without saying, hey, you can brag, you'll be like, people know you as a fitness model. This was a soft way of saying that, right? Not to mention, you have a great conversation piece to talk to your friends and family about, right, when you're featured in one or more professional advertisements. And here's the word professional again, so that they know it's not, anything bogus. This is a very real opportunity most fitness competitors are totally unaware of. Most fitness competitors, right? You're going to be an insider when you get this. And now I address some objections. And you don't need to be some gorgeous supermodel. You don't need any prior modeling experience. You don't need any insider modeling connections, and you don't need to travel. Right? And most importantly, you absolutely don't need to do anything sleazy or unprofessional to easily get lots of these modeling gigs. These are all professional, real deal modeling gigs with professional photographers for top companies that are eagerly looking to pay local average fitness competitors for a few hours of time in front of the camera. Right? And so addressing the objection. If that's something that interests you, then I want to quickly tell you about a unique package I put together for you that walks you step by step through getting your first modeling gig set up within just 21 days of your competition. The package is simply called How to Get Paid for Your Competition Day Body with Easy to Land Professional Fitness Modeling Gigs. And here's what it's all about. All right, so the name itself implies benefit. Now, here's what it's all about. Because I'm not an expert in this arena, I went ahead, sought out, and hired a top fitness modeling agent, paid her $500 per hour, and had her lay out in step-by-step detail the exact process for getting your first local fitness modeling gig. I was actually shocked to hear how simple and easy it really is once you know the steps. Right? So, a couple things. I'm starting to establish the value for this product, right? And this is exactly what I would do. I'd go out and I'd hire a fitness modeling agent. I'd find one online, and maybe I'd run an advertisement on bodybuilding.com, or I'd run an advertisement on Facebook to find somebody that I could pay $500 an hour. Maybe it would only take 1 hour. So even though I'm saying I paid her $500 per hour, right, that, has the perception that it was multiple hours. Who knows how much I paid, but maybe it only takes 1 hour to have them lay out the steps for getting for doing this, right? And so I'm beginning to establish the value of what it took for me to put this together, what it took monetarily for me to put this together, and the time invested. And you'll see in a second how I do that even more. Then I say I was totally shocked to hear how simple and easy it really is. Because, I want to continue to convey that this is easy to get this, but that you need to know the steps. Then I say, I recorded a video of the entire session and everything the fitness modeling agent shared. I then paid someone to create an audio version of the entire session with her, and then paid someone else to take that audio and transcribe it word for word for you into a cool little manual. They don't need to know that maybe we paid somebody $50 to do this and another $50 or $100 to do this. They don't need to know that, right? Or you could have paid an employee in-house or a freelancer to do this for you. They don't need to know what the costs are. By saying I then paid someone, I'm continuing to add on to the value, the cost that it took me to put this together. I then paid someone else to take the audio and transcribe it word for word for you into a cool manual. Finally, I then had a half a dozen professional cheat sheets created for you covering the details of each of the key steps the fitness modeling agent shared about landing your first fitness modeling gig. In the end, what you get with this package is a true insider step-by-step guide to getting chosen for your first fitness modeling gig within 21 days of your competition. Now, I want you to notice something here. So number one, the use of insider, right? Like this is a true insider's guide. Insider. You're now part of the insiders. You'll know things that the outsiders don't know. Step by step, conveying that it's detailed, right? And this is key here. Step-by-step guide to getting chosen for your first modeling gig. This almost conveys that they're going to choose you. They're going to select you. They're going to come to you. They're going to want you. They're going to hire you. They're going to ask to pay you, which has a different perception than you going out and getting them, right? And so I strategically chose to say step-by-step guide to getting chosen for your first modeling gig within 21 days of your competition. Specificity. So, if the idea of getting paid hundreds of dollars for your contest prep hard work and effort interests you, and you love the idea of getting one, two, or even several local professional modeling gigs, and you love the idea, that should be that, modeling gigs, then I want to give you the opportunity today to grab your copy of this package. And since you just invested in the metabolic stimulation system, I want to give it to you at a huge discount off of the $997 retail value. Here's the deal. Instead of $997, you can get the entire package today for just one payment of $299 or two payments of just $149. This way, with your first fitness modeling gig, This way, with your first fitness modeling gig that you get with this package, you'll more than pay for the entire investment and then some. Plus, you'll be able to get paid anywhere from $300 to $700 per day for any modeling gigs you choose to do going forward. So what here I'm doing is I'm showing them the ROI. I'm showing them that there really is no cost associated with this, that it's an investment, that they can pay $299 today, that they can pay $299 today, get access to this, make all their money back and then some from the first gig, and then still make money, profit for every gig that they choose to do going forward, right? So showing them that there's no cost. It's kind of what Dan Kennedy would sometimes refer to as selling money at a discount, right? It's like, I'm going to give you, you can give me $299 today, and I'm going to show you how to very quickly make back, $500, and then continue to make $300 to $700 anytime you want going forward, right? And so the value, the discount, the reason for the discount is, right, because they just bought, since you just invested in the metabolic stimulation system, that's why you're getting this discount. And instead of this, you get it for this. And I'm saying, like, the reason, I'm doing it because this way, with your very first modeling gig that you get with this package, you'll more than pay for the entire investment and then some. And you'll be able to get paid anywhere from $300 to $700 per day for any modeling gigs you choose to do going forward, right? To add the How to Get Paid for Your Competition Day body with easy to land professional modeling gigs package to your order, including the entire video recording, the audio recording, and the cheat sheets, go ahead and click the appropriate green button below. You'll get instant access to the entire package. And now I add in a guarantee and I added a guarantee here because of the price, right? So, and you can even go through the whole thing and prove for yourself that it hands you everything you need to land your first professional fitness modeling gig within just 21 days of your competition, absolutely risk-free. Take a full 30 days to review the whole thing, and if you're not completely confident you'll be getting paid as a fitness model, simply shoot me an email and you'll get a complete, no questions asked, 100% refund. This way, you're guaranteed to make all your money back on this investment as a new model in the exciting world of fitness modeling, or it costs you nothing. So go ahead, claim your discount, and get your copy of the entire How to Get Paid, blah, blah, blah package right now. Simply click the appropriate green button below. And that is the mid-tier offer. Now let's go on to the thank you page gift offer. All right. So before we dive into this script, so you know that the thank you page gift offer is presented on what appears to be a thank you page. So it no longer has the progress bar, let's say, at the top. They should no longer feel like they are still in the ordering process. They should feel like their order is done, and now they are on a thank you page, right? And so their guard is down. And now what we're going to do is we're going to present them with a thank you gift for a continuity program. And so this is how this video goes. It says, all right, congratulations on your decision to use the metabolic stimulation system to get prepared for your upcoming fitness contest. You made an extremely wise decision, and over the next 77 days, you're going to see your body transformed into a winning fitness physique, fully prepped and prepared to claim your first place trophy, right? Reselling them again on their decision. In just a few moments, you'll be receiving an email with all of your access information. You'll be able to immediately dive into your private MSS members area where you'll get instant access to all of your MSS training materials. So get excited because you're about to start an incredible adventure of physical transformation, and I do not say that lightly. For now, I have a special free gift for you as my way of saying thank you and for placing your trust in me and the metabolic stimulation system. I want to invite you. Now, I'm going to start to break down the script here because there are some nuances I want you to be made aware of. I want to invite you to be part of a very exclusive club of fitness competitors, all thriving in the competitive world and all staying on the cusp of cutting-edge competitive fitness techniques. So number one, I want you to see the word invite. This is an invitation, right? And so there is a perceived value in being invited to something, right? It's not just registering, it's not just joining, but I'm inviting you to be part of a very exclusive, and the word club, right? So a very exclusive, right? People want what is exclusive, what's not just for any old Joe, and club immediately implies the feeling of community. Who's part of this club? Fitness competitors all thriving in the competitive world and all staying on the cusp of cutting edge competitive fitness techniques. So this is what certainly what the average fitness competitor wants, right? They want to thrive in the competitive world. They want to win contests, right? And so these are people that they would want to be around, and that they would want to have quote unquote friendships with. Then I say, with your invitation, you'll become part of an exclusive community, right? Saying kind of the same thing, just a little differently, of successful fitness competitors called the Elite Fitness Competitors Club. You'll get access to a private discussion group where other top fitness competitors share their nutritional training and contest preparation strategies, tactics, and methods. You'll get access to special discounts on competitive fitness-related products, apparel, and supplements. And most importantly, you'll get access to a new video presentation every month, keeping you on the cusp and cutting edge of the latest nutritional and supplementation breakthroughs specifically for fitness competitors. Now, normally, members pay $228 per year for their membership. Today, as my way of saying thank you for investing in the metabolic stimulation system, I want to give you access to this exclusive group absolutely free for the next 30 days. So how did I come up with $228? Well, it's simple. The price is $19 per month, so $19 times 12 months is $228 per year. And so I wanted to use a bigger number, right? So I didn't want to just say they normally pay $19 per month and you're going to get access for free, because that gives that they're getting a $19 value. And so I wanted to frame it as more valuable. So instead of using the monthly price, I used the annual price. So again, normally members pay $228 per year for their membership. Today, as my way of saying thank you for investing in the metabolic stimulation system, I want to give you access to this exclusive group absolutely free for the next 30 days. Experience for yourself the community, the support, the recognition you get, as well as all the cool bells and whistles that come with being part of the club. If you don't love it and see the enormous value in being part of the club, simply shoot me an email within the next 30 days and we'll cancel your membership, no problem. If you do love it, see the value, and really enjoy all the benefits of being a valued member of the Elite Fitness Competitors Club, you'll be billed just $19 a month starting after your complimentary 30 days for as long as you wish to remain part of the community. Again, this is just my way of saying thank you for being a new client and new user of the metabolic stimulation system. So to claim your gift and get started, and I would probably say free gift. So to claim your free gift and get started with your free month of access to the Elite Fitness Competitors Club, just go ahead and click the button below that says, yes, I want my gift and complimentary club access. And I'd probably say free gift and complimentary access. That's all for now. Talk to you soon. And so there you have it, a simple thank you page gift offer script. And so there you go. You've gotten a chance to see each and every script, and I'm going to give you copies of the scripts. But there you go. You've got the nuances of each of the scripts. Why I said what I said, when I said what I said, and so on. And so the next step in the process is taking these scripts and turning them into the actual videos. And so I'm going to show you that in our next update video.